It's a Tony Award-winning musical, and now local audiences have the chance to see it here at the Smith Center. Come From Away details the true story of the 7,000 stranded passengers and the small town they stayed in Canada. And actress Addison Garner joins us now with more on your character. And this goes back to 9/11. This was the plane that landed in Canada. So obviously a true story. It's not only a true story, but you actually you played the pilot, right?
Yes, I played Beverly Bass.
Beverly Bass, the pilot. And you met Beverly Bass.
Yes, I had the honor and privilege of meeting her. So the story of Come From Away is, everyone wants to call it the 9/11 musical. Well, yes, it is based off the events of 9/11, but 38 planes had to emergency land in this tiny town of Newfoundland. And Beverly Bass was one of the pilots who was flying that day. And she was also the first American female captain that's ever come through American Airlines. So this whole story developed through her as well on that day that she had to emergency land.
And do you think, because a lot of times a character does not meet the original, did that help?
Yes, because I'm coming off Hairspray, so where I played this infamous pageant queen, and now I'm playing this real grounded pilot. And I actually got to meet Beverly in an airport of all places, and just getting to see her and her personality, how humble she is, and how hard she's had to work to get to where she is today. I was able to actually kind of equate that to what I'm doing now. It's like, obviously I'm not a real pilot, but I've had to work really hard in the entertainment industry to get to where I am today. So it was nice to see those similarities and to see her personality and meet her husband, who I talk a lot about in the show as well. Because he didn't know where she landed that day. All these planes had to emergency land there. They had no contact, no cell phones then to get in touch with people. So it was just like the stakes were so high, and getting to meet them was really, really cool.
Well, that's cool. And you do bring up a good point. We were talking during the commercial break. I asked where you're from, and you are from a small town in Alabama. And you did work your way up all the way to New York and Broadway, and now here in Vegas to do the show.
It's funny, we have a dialect coach because there's only 12 actors in the show. We always go.
I thought there were 7,000.
No, I'm sorry. We take on many different roles, but we switch accents continuously throughout the show. And so with our dialect coach, we went through line by line, and she was like, "Wow, your Southern's really strong." And I was like, "Well, I would hope so. I am from the deep South." Yeah,
absolutely. Now, looking at the video, did I see people? Like, were there band members on stage?
The band is on stage with us. They're typically in the pit below, but in this show, they're on stage with us. They have their own costumes. They're very much a part of the show. They have their own little concert at the end. So please stick around. You don't want to leave early.
See, I think I saw something at the Smith Center. Was it once, or I think it was one where they they also all played the instruments and acted. That was really cool too. I kind of like that trend.
They do not want me playing the guitar, but we do love that they're part of the show just like we are.
Okay, so you had a performance last night.
We did. We opened last night here at the Smith.
I'm sure it was spectacular.
Yes, actually it was. 90% sold for the rest of the week.
Oh, good.
Yep. And then we're here through the weekend. We've got 2 shows Saturday, 2 shows Sunday, and then we're out of here.
All right, very good. Well, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming to Vegas and here in studio on the Moore Show, Addison. We appreciate it. Come From Away at the Smith Center. And you can get your tickets at thesmithcenter.com.